Do you know how your conscious and subconscious mind works? Today I am going to share with you the working of your conscious and subconscious mind. And at the end of this video, I will share with you the ways to reprogram your subconscious mind. So stay with me till the end of this video. Hello and welcome back to my channel. Hope you have seen my last video, Introduction to the Most Powerful Tool. If you haven't seen it yet, then click on the I button to watch that video. If you have seen my last video, then you definitely know that I was referring to the mind as the most powerful tool. Now, in order to get the best out of any tool or machine, it is important to have some idea about it and how it is used, that it gives us the best result possible. Like if you want to drive a car, then it is important that you know about its part and their function and how to use them to drive smoothly and reach your destination safely. In the same way, it is important to know about your mind and how it is used in such a way that you get growth, success, happiness, and can make your life journey more beautiful. As I have already told you about mind and its two different functional parts, conscious mind and subconscious mind. Conscious mind is the mind that is responsible for logic and reasoning, and subconscious mind is the mind that is responsible for involuntary actions. Let's understand it in more detail and in simple words. Your conscious mind is active only 5% of your day. That means you are aware of only 5% of the activity you do in your whole day. And your subconscious mind is active 95% of your day, which means you are not aware of your 95% of the activities. For example, your thought. 95% of the time you don't pay attention to your thought that is running in your mind. Or you drive home from your college or office having lost in your thoughts, and you still reach home safely without being aware of the road you have taken or who were around you when you stopped at a signal. Can you relate it with you? Now, who brought you there? Who drove the car? It is your autopilot, your subconscious mind. Even your heart, lungs, breathing, everything is controlled by your subconscious mind. Even if you want, you can't take control of these functions consciously. If you don't believe me, then you can try. Can you stop your heart for beating for a single second? No, until and unless you are dead, and hope that is not your conscious wish. If thought of that ever comes to your mind, then contact me. I will give you thousands of beautiful reasons to live your life. So let's get back to the topic. Your conscious mind is the mind which asks questions and find reason and logics before taking any actions. But your subconscious mind is dominated by your emotions, experiences, and habits. You know, you didn't have conscious mind in your childhood. You had only subconscious mind with some pre-installed program. But as you grow, you develop conscious mind through experiences and observation. And the program that has been installed in your childhood that determine your behavior in your adulthood. Whatever you were introduced to in your childhood by your parents, teacher, friends, or by your own observation influences your adulthood to a great extent. That is why it is important for parents to take good care of their children at least till the age of 7. Because that is the age from where children start developing their conscious mind. Whatever they will learn or observe, it will be there in their subconscious mind forever. There was a king, I forgot his name. He used to say that give me your child for 7 years and I will show you the man. That king knew how crucial first 7 years of a child is. So I will make a dedicated video on this for parents or would-be parents later on, but till then, let's understand how a child develops conscious mind. If I ask you to put your finger in fire, definitely you will not do that. Because you will be aware of the fire and your mind will give you information, don't do it. You will get hurt, you will burn your finger. But if you ask a small kid to do the same thing, maybe he will try to touch the fire And in this process, he will burn his finger. And the very moment he will develop a consciousness about fire, and this experience will be stored in his memory. Your subconscious mind is also the storehouse of your memory. It stores all the experiences, events, education, and instructions. You can retrieve data from your subconscious mind whenever needed. Now, as I told you, that your subconscious mind is responsible for 95% of the activity in whole day. It is your autopilot, so it is important that your autopilot should know where should it take you. It is like a GPS. Choose your destination and it will take you there. So who will tell it where it should take you? Obviously you. You should tell it where you want to go, because your subconscious mind does not take action based on the reason or logics. It is dominated by your experiences, emotions, and habits. So sometimes it can work against your growth and success. It is your subconscious mind which stops you from breaking your comfort zone and trying something new. And you will not get growth or success until and unless you will break your comfort zone and try something new in your life. As Albert Einstein said, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again but expecting different result. If you want different result than what you are getting, then try different approach. Same applies to your life. If you are not getting the growth and success, then it is the time to try different approach and keep trying until you make it. It is okay to fail, but it is not okay to quit. Now, question arises, how to do that? Is that you will wake up next morning and start working more harder? Instead of 8 hours, you will work for 12 hours? No, that will not work for you. It will only give you stress, anxiety, and depression. Then how to do it? You have to start from the same thing where this all started, your subconscious mind, where all the programs are installed, which is running 95% of the time. It is time to replace the old program with the new one. It is the time to reprogram your subconscious mind to work for your growth, success, and happiness. There are many ways to communicate to your subconscious mind. Some are with the help of your conscious mind and some are without the help of subconscious mind. You may be thinking that your conscious mind filters all the information with logics and reason before sending it to your subconscious mind. Then how it is possible to directly communicate something to your subconscious mind? It is possible. Do you remember the famous dialogue of Shah Rukh Khan from the movie Om Shanti Om? इतनी शिद्दत से मैंने तुम्हें पाने की कोशिश की है कि हर जर्रे ने तुम्हें मुझसे मिलाने की साजिश की है. कहते हैं अगर किसी चीज को दिल से चाहो तो पूरी कायनात उसे तुमसे मिलाने में लग जाती है. So yes, if you have burning desire to get anything in your life, just convey this message to your subconscious mind and it will make the whole universe work for fulfilling that desire. Your subconscious mind is so powerful. Now, again we came to the same question, how to do that? As I have promised you in the beginning of this video that I will share with you the ways to reprogram your subconscious mind. So here are the 4 ways. Number 1, positive affirmation. Number 2, visualization. Number 3, hypnosis. And number 4, meditation. As this video is getting too long, I will explain the technique to reprogram your subconscious mind in detail in the next video. So stay tuned to my channel, and if you found this video interesting and helpful, then please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And also let me know in comment section below which is your biggest fear that stops you from trying something new in your life. Share this video with your friends and family if you think it can be helpful for them too. Thank you, take care, and see you in next video.